to not become a truck driver. And can trucking help me restart my life? Yes, but only if you bring discipline. All right, let's do this. Oh, yeah. Top 10 questions you might be wondering if you're thinking about becoming a truck driver in 2026. Is trucking still a good idea in 2026? Yes. No. You've seen the video. 2025 is the same show. I don't know. Couldn't help it. You know, it depends on your situation, really. For some people, it's a good idea. For some people, it's not. It really depends on if you are chasing the money or chasing a lifestyle, or you just realize that it is a good opportunity based on the options you have in front of you. And that means, you know, if you have options, if your situation is such that you need to be home, for example, and the only reason you get into trucking is because you think you're going to make $100,000 a year when you first get out here, then it's not a good choice for you, because that's not reality. But if you don't have options and your expectation is that you can make at least 50,000 easy, no matter where you go, and you plan on going to a community college or a private trucking school to start, it's great. It's great. And you don't have, you know, any reason that you need to be home specifically on weekends or for dates, then yeah, it's a great idea. So, and then you have a spectrum in the middle, all over the place in the middle, depending on your circumstances and situations. Now, let's look at some more common questions though. Let's see, I did a search to see what, that one was the no-brainer. That's always a question that people want to know. Is now a good time to get into trucking? But some of the other ones, I said, let me see what people are actually asking. And by the way, I did that by using Codex, which is an AI, my AI agent in Codex actually, which is something that I encourage all of you guys to do in your off-duty time, is to play with AI and learn some of those skills, which I can guide you on if you're interested. What do CDL schools not tell drivers? What do CDL schools not tell drivers? They teach you how to back. No, they teach you the paperwork, how to run legal by the book, and you know, the pre-trip, how to pass the trip inspection. They don't tell you a lot of the lifestyle stuff. Well, you know, that was 20 years ago when I was there. I'm sure some things have changed, but what you need to know is a lot of the other stuff that I was talking about at Life as a Trucker, which is, think about that there's all different types of personalities and attitudes you're going to deal with. You need to ask the questions that you need to ask the companies in order to do a good comparison to see where it is that you would like to be a driver at. Like, what are your needs? You know, do you need a rider program? I mean, that's the thing, is that you don't necessarily, they don't teach you that these are the things that you need to know about in order to be able to ask. You see what I'm saying? So if you want somebody to ride with you, then find out if there's a rider program and then what's the policy, because just because they have a rider program, the programs at different companies have different requirements in order to use it. Pet policy, if you got a pet. How long are you going to be out? Is it mandatory? Is it flexible? Is there a guaranteed pay? What happens, multiple day breakdown? What's the average age of your trucks? You know, I go over these questions more. If you leave a comment, I'll go over these questions more. But right now you can go get them at offdutytruckers.org or like Trucker Success Blueprint, or or lifeastruggle.com. You take your pick. What kind of person? By the way, they also don't tell you about loneliness that a lot of people experience. To be proactive in protecting your health, and the strain that it can have on relationships. And again, all of this information is free. I talk about all of this stuff on the YouTube channel anyway. What kind of person should not become a truck driver? Really, you can just reverse engineer what I already said. If you're in any of those situations that I said, it creates a nuanced reply to whether you should become a trucker or not, then you're probably someone who is a candidate for not taking advantage of this trucking lifestyle. Excuse me. Should I go company driver, lease driver, owner operator? As a new driver, I say company every time for 99.99% of the people, because if you don't know the ins and outs of being a trucker, if you don't know what it is to live the trucking lifestyle, for example, if you don't know that out the gate your default is likely to be over the road trucking, and you just think that I can go local because I want to, because there's plenty of jobs available, I already know you don't know a lot about trucking lifestyle. So the type of person who should not become a truck driver is one who has not yet researched and investigated. Now, you're here watching this video, chances are you're in the middle of that now, and you'll learn that in these different scenarios it's not the wisest decision unless you have thoroughly thought of the potential consequences and or how to navigate the challenges that would otherwise make it difficult, and you're up for it. You're up for it, go for it. How much money do truckers really make? Depends on how you get started. As a drive-in, from truck driving school, it could be 40, 50, 60. It's for truck driving school. For the company sponsored program, 40, 50, 60. Truck driving school, 50, 60, 70. Community college, same thing, 50, 60, 70. So, and it could be even more than that, but I'm giving you something that's realistic, you know, something that's common and fairly easy to find regardless of where you stay in the United States. How much, oh, I did that. How can truckers help me restart my life? Uh-oh, my Firebase account. How can trucker help me restart my life? All these notifications. Because you are officially removed from your immediate environment, and because of that, you have less outside influence and peer pressure, and you can control your environment better. You can choose what you exposed to all day, every day. You're driving 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day. And so you can control what you listen to, what you watch, even the people you talk to a great degree. So, and you know, you're getting that stability. You're able to remove some of the expenses, like you don't need somewhere to live. If you're gonna go OTR and stay out here to try to build up your money, you don't need to get somewhere to stay. You don't need those power bills, the water bill. You can save all that money. Don't turn around and spend it at the truck stop. Take food with you. You don't need to impress anyone on the road buying a bunch of clothes if you're trying to stack money to better position yourself. So it can change your life. Verizon. Oh, wait a minute. How did... I don't know what I just answered. I went down a rabbit hole, didn't I? I supposed to have been talking about should you be a company driver, lease driver, owner operator. Oh, that's why. Oh, I know how I got there. I was talking about if you have not done the research and investigated trucking lifestyle, then definitely company driver. Don't go owner operator. Don't go lease purchase. Spend that first year learning about trucking firsthand. Figure out how much you love it, how much you hate it, and then while you're saving money, building your credit, stacking up. By the time that year is over and you're